Hi, Chef. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Jennifer. Thank you very much for having me. I'm right now here in Washington, D.C.
How do you know when to even get started with such short notice?
We always try to go ahead of the hurricane. So we have more than 30 members of World Central Kitchen in Florida that arrived over 5 days, moving, trying to understand where the hurricane will hit. So we can be near the people, for the people, with kitchens with one very simple mission. Let's try to be next to every American or any person around the world in a very difficult time with food and water, because food is a message of love. Yes. Food is empathy. And when we are there in this difficult time, we say, all America is next to you. We are not gonna let you walk alone in this difficult time. That's what World Central Kitchen and other organizations are doing right now in Florida.
This is so crucial, so important. I would like to know who all helps bring this together. Like, where do you pull your team from?
So this is never about I, the person. This is always about we, the people. I am 100 meters away from the National Archives. That's where the creation of America as a nation, understanding that we all need to work to make it better, is we, the people, those three magic words. So who makes it happen? Listen, when you have a fire, who do you send? Firefighters. When do you have to take care of the wounded, who do you send? Nurses and doctors. My mom was a nurse. When you need to feed people after disaster, who do you think is the best person to do that? The best people, cooks, restaurant people, food people, and then volunteers that want to be there. People that say, today is you, but tomorrow can be me. Today, I'm going to step up. I'm not going to stay in my home. I'm going to show up next to my people. Sometimes we have young people that join us to start making sandwiches 48 hours before. Other times it's people that fly from different parts of the world. Why? Because they have the expertise, because they've been with us before. So everybody joins there for, I always say, big problems have very simple solutions. In our case, one plate of food at a time, we show that people, they deserve our respect. They don't want our pity. They don't want our pity. They only want our respect. This is the best way to be giving dignity to people.
You've experienced all kinds of natural disasters. What do you expect to see once you get there?
So what I'm expecting once I fly tomorrow to Florida, it's going to be disasters. We are all seeing the news as we speak. We all seen what damage of a hurricane category 4, almost 5 can do to, in this case, Florida. We've seen it before. We remember what happened in Katrina. It's very difficult to escape the realities of the power of a hurricane. We cannot control the hurricane. Even we cannot do more on climate change. But what, yes, we can do. It's something so simple as to say, those people that they've been affected, today we're going to do 1 meal. And as soon as we can, 2. And we're going to double. And we're going to do 100 and 200. And before you know, you're doing thousands, tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands. What I'm telling you here is that we do food and water, but we do more than that. In the process of cooking, we go up in the communities and we make sure that we find every elderly, every family, every woman, every children that may be in need, because sometimes they feel alone and sometimes they feel voiceless and forgotten. Sometimes a plate of food sends a message. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. And until you get better, we're going to be next to you every day. That's what I'm going to find. In the worst moments of humanity, the best of humanity shows up. That's what I'm going to find in Florida. That's what I find in America. And actually, quite frankly, this is what I find in every part around the world. Food, my dear friend, brings us together. We need to make sure that we believe in longer tables. That's what I'm going to find.
I love your passion. So you're one of the best chefs in the world. What inspired you to do this?
When you are a dad of 3 daughters, and I tell my daughters, how was the lunch I made for you today? And they tell me, so, daddy, the eggs were overcooked. I don't feel like the best chef in the world, okay? One day you will meet them. One day You'll invite me to go to your show, hopefully, with my 3 daughters, and you will understand how hard it is for a chef like me to think like I'm actually a chef. I'm just a surviving cook. So you say, why do what I do? Listen, 30 years ago, 1993, I arrived to Washington, to this same street I'm talking to you right now. And not too far away is an organization called DC Central Kitchen. I'm going to bring you one day with me, soon I know. And that organization showed me the power of food. I feed the few, but cooks like me, we should be also feeding the many. DC Central Kitchen was founded by a man called Robert Edgar. He saw that food waste was wrong, but more important, he saw that we were wasting the lives of people. And he brought those people to the kitchen, give them dignity. He brought that food, put it together. Those men and women became amazing cooks with training. They were getting that food that was about to be wasted to produce meals to feed the homeless and population in need in DC. That man told me that philanthropy and charity seems is about the redemption of the giver, when it should be about the liberation of the receiver. One plate of food at a time, we can give hope, and we can show that people should not feel forgotten, but that actually they can belong to the city they are part of. You are asking me why I do what I do? It's because I saw the power of food to change communities, and I cannot just be looking to the other side when people are going through mayhem. I believe we feed the few, but also we can feed the many. You reach millions of people in America and around the world. Your message is important. You see, cooks like me, our actions are important.
Yes,
we create this amazing belief that together we can solve all the problems.
Okay, well, we want to help. So, Jose, we have something for you. Okay, so 84 Lumber is a building material supplier with 250 stores in 30 states. They have stores throughout Florida, and they are so eager to help. That's why 84 Lumber is donating $25,000 to World Central Kitchen. And $25,000 to American Red Cross. You have taught us to want to help. So here we go.
Can I take my shoes?
You could do whatever you like.
I did my manicure and pedicure.
Oh, you did? They look good, too.
I was coming to your show. I had to do the manicure and the pedicure.
Because I got my nails done for you.
Oh, the nails.
And I can't cook with these nails. You know that, right?
Yeah, you can cook with those nails.
You think I can?
Sure you can. At least you can finger point to others. You do this, you do that. That's cooking too.
That's what I'll do with my fingers in the kitchen. Point. Now, we got to get into this thing. Do you realize just how much of a hero that you are? Right, y'all?
Okay.
Like, how do you see it?
Jennifer, listen, World Central Kitchen is not me. It's not I, the person. Has never been. World Central Kitchen is we, the people. Right now, as you and I were talking,
Yes.
is World Central Kitchen teams, hundreds with thousands of volunteers in places like Gaza and Egypt and Lebanon and Jordan and Ukraine and Morocco
I love how you know it by
and
name.
Acapulco. World Central Kitchen is an organization of the many. We, the people, coming together where in the worst moments of humanity, where the best of humanity shows up. That's World Central Kitchen.
That is so beautiful. Like, I love how you called it by name. That means your heart is truly in it, whether you say it or not. You served over 300 million meals to people in need. How does that feel?
Well, you know what happened? That in emergencies, everything breaks down.
Right.
I came back from Acapulco, where this Category 5 hurricane has decimated an entire city. And what World Central Kitchen did was not only arriving there to help, is that the locals join us and they help us. We make them better, but they made us better. Again, I repeat, we the people, building longer tables. So for me, what gives me joy is that we always come together.
I love it.
And in the worst moments, we always seem to find who can help, who can cook, where is the food, where are the restaurants, and more important, where is the people that are forgotten,
Right.
and we show up in their communities to tell them, you are not alone. We're gonna be next to you.
I have to ask, like, where did this desire come from to do this?
My mom was a nurse, a working mom,
Yes.
which is a full-time job on its own.
Yes, it is.
3 brothers and I, and my father was a nurse too. And I think they planted the seed on me on saying, I am a cook, I became a cook. My mom taught me how to cook, my father taught me how to cook, they sent me to cook in a school. But in the way I learned that my profession, cooking in restaurants, is about feeding the few. But I learned that we all have the talent,
Yes.
not only to do whatever we do for the few, but also to feed the many.
The many.
We all have that power.
We all, and you're a great example of that. Okay, this is so beautiful. I love it. You have such a great heart, you know? And it just shows, and it's pouring out to many, you know?
Well, this is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes.
That's why I wanted to do this book.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about this book.
Because obviously they put my name there, even I don't deserve to be there. Because this was an idea of Steve Orlando, who is one of the best comic writers in the history.
Yes.
He called me one day, Jose, I want to tell the story of All Central Kitchen.
And this is a graphic novel.
Yeah, I guess a graphic novel is a real story that instead of you reading and reading, you can open the book in any page.
Any page.
And even without reading, the images show you the power of the story they're trying to tell you.
Right.
And here you're going to be seeing the many stories of places we've been: Bahamas, Dorian, hurricane category 5, Guatemala, a big volcano explosion in Hawaii, earthquakes in Turkey, earthquakes anywhere. We show up in fires in Maui when in Hawaii that fire devastated. Here you're going to find the stories of the people, with the people, for the people. A story after
Beautiful.
story.
Now, I know you could do some good cooking, and I know you got a big heart, but you got to tell me more about this. You were in musicals?
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. When I was young in my town where I grew up,
Yes.
we had a theater group, and we will do plays.
Uh-huh.
I played the Ghost of Canterville, and I was a ghost. And we brought the play, and sometimes we did some musicals too.
Yeah?
And was kind of, oh my God, it was like Fame. I grew up watching Fame. I was like, Fame. I mean, and I play a lot. For me, it was some of my happy memories growing up.
Yeah. Music is a part of that too. Do you remember any of the songs?
Oh my God. La nit de
Yes.
San Juan,
Yes.
as nit d'alegria,
All right.
as crellats de flors.
Ah!
Something like the night of St. James is a night of happiness. It's flowers everywhere, and the summer is about to arrive. And then goes like this.
Okay.
Oh, and goes, doneu-me
into it, y'all.
champagne, doneu-me champagne, doneu-me champagne, que és la nit més corta i el dia més llarg. Oh, okay.
You got one more part. What you got? This is the curtain
So
call.
that means, give me champagne, even for the record, in Catalonia, where this comes from, in the northwest part of Spain, we drink cava. I guess champagne is also Spanish. Anyway, that's controversy for another day. But it says, give me cava, give me cava, give me sparkling wine, that this is the shortest night and the longest day.
And the longest
Give me
day.
champagne, give me champagne. I mean, come on, a musical that says, give me sparkling wine non-stop has to be a good musical.
Ah, you gave it to us. Okay?
Yeah.
I love that.
And now
You're
you
passionate.
see. Now you see why I became a cook.
Ah,
I didn't see them very excited clapping when I sang. That's what happens to my wife. That's why she sends me to the bathroom to sing.
do you ever sing to her? No?
When I cook, I'm always singing.
That's good.
I'm always singing because everything, the pans, the pots, the wooden spoons, the knives, is like, you know, I may not have rhythm, but I'm telling you, I don't care. When I'm in the kitchen cooking,
Yes.
bam, bam, bam,
Yes.
bam, 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 bam,
Yes.
bam.
See?
Every dish
I
is a
love
soundtrack.
that. It is.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It sounds like y'all have a lot of fun. Tell me about your show with your daughters. Tell us about that.
Oh my God. Yeah, I have a show.
Okay.
another show
Oh, you got a lot of shows.
in CNN. It's called Jose Andres and Family in Spain. Imagine a dad with his 3 daughters, bringing them to the country I came from. My daughters who born in America, and even they know Spain well. I'm taking them to places they've never been. More than a travel food show, love letter to Spain, is really an amazing opportunity after the pandemic to say, come on, let's travel again. Families together, we are one. For me, was the experience of my life being with my daughters in Spain.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Now, I don't know much about Spanish or how to speak it, but I heard you could show me how to pronounce R in Spanish. As I say R.
But you know, you and I, we may be having a lot of things in common we don't know.
What we got in common?
Because I have a lot of issues with art too.
Okay.
Like shrimp.
Shrimp.
Who was the guy? Because this had to be a man, because men, we all come with the bad ideas. Couldn't be a woman. Who puts an S, an H, and an R together?
Who, child? Who?
Shrimp. How the heck
Shrimp.
you pronounce shrimp?
Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Thank you.
I mean, when I tell people shrimp is my favorite dish, what do you say, sir? Do we need to bring a translator? So I understand. R is difficult.
Yes.
I prefer R in Spain. Catedral. Cathedral.
You wrote that.
Catedral. Yeah. Catedral. Catedral.
You rolled the woo.
Yeah, but anyway, nothing is more difficult than the shrimp, and I am asking for whoever speaks in English to come up with a word that is no shrimp with an H, and an R. I prefer call it camarón, like in
Camarón.
Mexico. Camarón.
Camarón.
No a big car. Viva camarón.
Yeah, what did you say? Yes. I love it. You want me to try it? Wait a minute, say it again.
Catedral.
Oh, catedral. What's that, goes?
You say cathedral, I say shrimp. Oh my God, you and I.
Shrimp.
Yeah.
We not doing good, huh?
No, but you know one thing
What?
about, you know one thing? You know what I say?
What?
You know when you're in the kitchen and things don't go as you plan? Something goes wrong, you cannot pronounce. Everything is going down.
Yes.
When something in your life, when the recipe is not going as you are planning, change the name of the recipe.
Change the name.
What the heck?
I vote that.
So whatever, Jennifer, whatever you pronounce they are in Spanish,
Yes.
I don't care. It's the way I like it.
Oh,
So it's never the wrong way if you are pronouncing
I
it.
like that. Just
Boom,
say that.
change the name.
Oh.
Change the pronunciation. Perro.
Perro. I did it! I did it! We're gonna leave that right there. Perro. You told me. Oh my God, thank you so
Perro.
much. Perro.
Dog. We all love dogs.
Yes, we do.
Perro.
Perro. And we love you. Thank you for being here. Will you
Thank
come
you for
back and
having
see
me.
us? You're amazing. You're such a hero. Keep blessing the world. Okay. You can buy Jose's book on feedingdangerously.com, and all the proceeds of the book will go directly to World Central Kitchen.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.